Emoche ama wo akwaba me da seso afide de Adom TV ene ye memenda July bosom ne de toso aduonu miensa me di chief Jerry Force na wotwe dwumade ya no penso so yesim konya ye de ebro na wa wonim no same memenda dru say ya don hwere mienu na ye di si ho na nsam a edi akotene ewo na wotwe mu ni nyina mu no yemi mba ba ko mienu miensa bi na fe ye gibre na ye sanso etwetwe ho enkomo midin edi chief Jerry Force ye di dwumade Edi Free Studios have 355 Fanofa Street Ekokomlemle and crime. And edi dwumadi no ye di fi edi bro me da say so be kan ho e wo TV so na fi radio so Asempa 94.7 FM social media Facebook Adom TV Asempa 94.7 FM na fi YouTube so mama kan ho nyina no ye mama chen e ma mo akwaba ene nsam no eye be ye miensa ene ba betwetwe ho enkomo ochina 24th July eye infiedu pepepe ye be kaya 24 July 2012, and for the very first time, sitting president, then the late Professor John Evans Atamils, Nyankopon etonsa ede freno, in fear do echi, yeba bedin in kaida, and I be ye or some sonko edi amano nyami aduma, ochina, na asam no hwa koye hu kakra, en ken kane anamoa, Coastal Development Authority, and afe the Atamils Institute, womo etu yese, bia yede openi no koto ya, esan na pa opa Asomdwee nti yedi din Asomdwee Park ede eto so no bia no enhyeda enkoyie papa enti na so mo yensiesi adwuma kakra wo ho a ye kasa ide wo hwe TV a na eda so a wo mawie a o chanya me adom a eno bepa ho entoma enso Atamil se busua ne kire se nya sa na ye no ansa na dwuma die bi sa bekoso empo ansa na enka wo de omsa beka enna no esenka obehu abusua no enti ene yene openia order the Atamils Institute eyo openi kwaku anyidoho ono so koya one omampeni dada John Evans Atamils eye adwuma pa yene be twetwe nkomo esan say metraka say he is right now at the center of this whole issue no ejiden finfin koda so a mo ne ye adwuma no omo so eka ho a na fa ya say betim ne abusafo no atwetwe enkomo die pa na senka planning towards the 10th anniversary, then Esenka womo eye involving the family of the late president. Na fe ochina kra no dwumadi e bekoso wo ho no aban no eye ne de ye nya ntien say the NDC amayoko no so ebedi dwuma die sonko wo ho a womo ne abusuan na beka abomu ene ebe to sansem nyina bedwasede na fe ya hwehwe mu na ye de no so e de abro asemato so mienu na say reporter ebe to dwa ye senior high schools ahodo no emu aduane ashorte aduane ne nko ehase Upper West Emma Charles for Michelle Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools wọ́n de betu dwa emu no Ministry of Education de betu dwa se satam na aduane ne nko de enso aduane ne be fiase akọ enso ye kasai Greater Accra Region Charles Eastern Region Charles wọ́n nyina de omano airtum bi Central Region Charles wọ́n nyina de mano airtum bi aduane no ani ho ise na akọba kora ne se wo yakora na wo kwadan ne na ese wa odi wasichire ediko kokodi tombra ne neke ka no de obenya bi enso wasichire pe de asichire de wonya bi enura Professor Opoku Amankwa oye Ghana Education Service Director General e de assemble tuja afei asa watwe asan se won be ye review e wo free senior high school no emu afei krata free Ghana Education Service se wanka ne sa anapei yane empenfo batwetwemu enkomo Africa Education Watch for eba be cancer ne ene wo mo atwetwe enkomo etoso miensa no efa Afro Barometer twetwemu aba corruption wo mo je bribe Ghana hapa na eno no mebo ni tew na fe ye wi a ya hye na fe etimi akoyanim se ye hye top 6 bribe takers in the private sector. Okay, my public sector no answer. Now fe yemfan free asia ha 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Aya 10. No toso 10. Yesha asia free asia ho. Aya Ghana Prison Service 17.0%. No toso 9. Aya National Road Safety Authority. No toso 8. Aya National Intelligence Bureau 22.2%. Judicial Service Etoso 7 with 22.3%. Passport Office number 6 with 29.0%. Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority number 5, 29.5%. Lands Commission number 4 with 32.4%. GRA Customs Division number 3 with 33.6%. And a Ghana Immigration Service number 2 with 37.4%. Nyodikan Ghana Police Service 53.2%. And you show me etaba so yen hunu enche obia entwena so to serve as a deterrent. And I pay moving forward, how do we treat some of these findings? Say Ebeto Abontina, my name is Solid Production Team, Ura Esio Hine, Edana Kwasinsia, Mauli, and my technical team, I won't boy children. And I pencil so 2 hours. Yade see anymore. Yade say adwumadi yade so mo Facebook no o do comment ne eto ho no ma. Ya beje bre na fe ya kenkan e de ama omidin e de Chief Jerry Forson obetimi afrem CJ. Na wo twi dwumadi so ni ya mo ache ama wakwa aba.
Me da safa so wa hwe video say your friend. Ye be here wo mo ane say o be subscribe, share, like it na comment. Na videos be brain e be grow. Se be ya fofo so a e show. O be unu sepa Adom TV, Adom FM, ya wode mama. Me da say
okay, eti yamo achimbio safe na wa join ya Adom TV sunie sa so tie nka sempa 94.7 FM midin e the Chief Jerry Forson betimi afrem CJ na wo twe dwumadie ene eguso a ye de ebrewo anche bia mene owura koku anyidoho ebetwetwe enkomo within the week tie the families opening Samuel Atamels opening that J Mills ni nua na fe honorable Cadman Mills ono so yamra se bedwani e commander Edina Egwafo Abrim womo na womo edi abusuano no ma womo kasa chese in fact emu okra ba bi no mo chese enda no ankasa ye de opening Mills etu mu no ne body anasa ni mu no ahira opening kokwa nyi do hodi nchemu dodo no na de ababada na pay we want to find out and that 23rd or 24th, and then the kind of 24th July 2012. Abrasa Rehusam no AC, na over him. How close was he even to the former president? Near air course to say ya. I say one Mels Ebusiano, one more mentimi wasi esi wa muntami. Aso wajidi pa sababi openino ewono wada utimida. Ana so sane na enim se oye Asomdwee hene no dia esi na kire nti ono kwaku anyi do ho no a enam no soma Atamels Institute aba no na nije ogidi pa so mampani dada Mills na chi aya Asomdwee se na nyina ya enim no Asomdwee hene no opani no na nije bia owo no ya ne betwetwe enkomo. Join us with your comments already. Facebook amanfo bisa membisa kwaku anyi do ho se oye family member na ebusuano oka ho and awaje bibia akenten so sa no ana ebisu kura so bisa se for by 6 years o ma penina da efree mu no na Asomdwee Park ho na ho no mo etete apansam na opani aba oni kodafo aba be so mo masiesie ho ebusuano mu ne ya o matiko apa ye ne ebusuafo no so betwetwe nkomo na fe ye ne kodafo nso so atwetwe enkomo ansa na mba betu sa na mo no nkitahudie ben ene course between koda say aban adwuma ekuo ena fei ebusuano a opani no efri mu no nkitahudie ben ena ekoso ansana sa nhihye nyina na mo nyina no ye to they are visuals your videos of the Asomdwee Park ya twetwe nkomo nyina no obetimi na wahwe bi join ye e Facebook nkanka ma mo nhwe TV no ma me ne ora koku anyidoho oye CEO the Atamels Institute mene no entwetwe enkomo emrani ankofo di sane pae the bull Kwaku Anyidoho. Kwaku Timinka, Adom TV, Asempa FM Suni. You're watching.
Yeah, CJ, good morning.
Meto Kache, senior.
Oh, CJ Michelle.
Wiki, what trend the pa Kwaku? Let me be our cordier.
Oh, about that, I'm sorry.
You're in Amiasi. Yeah, Asama Medical Bisa, and then 23rd July. 10 years ago, 2012, 23rd. Se breha se meka se tweni show achi kakra e dan pa na okai ansa na 24th arehusami eba besi Kwaku.
Oh CJ mami chia yomo amo hwemo anopai e wo Ghana ne amano ne nyina se Adom TV Asempa de all over the world people are watching and listening into any be more who Brazil ye be champion like oh CJ Not 21st July 2012, na Saturday, na the late president, the birthday, Nawoda, year 21st July 1944. It is Saturday, how much? I was with him. we discussed a lot of things because our July in the Monona campaign started for the 2012 elections until we discussed a lot of issues, how the bill was going to be like. Now, what I see here, into the other course our wedding, yeah. Obekofi and Sanawaba. I that not to be frank. Now, Odududu and then Nilante Wanda for ADD Matem. No problem. He was launching his campaign at Odududu that 21st July. I was there with him.
Together with the president? No, man, Penika. Together with the president?
No, the president didn't go.
Okay.
Yes, around because also he had other things to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so CJ, that's how we spent 21st. 22nd was a Sunday, 23rd Monday. In our office, bonfire. And it's a 24th. The ACA Yantia Sempa. So that's it. It was sad. It was sad, but Bibia BCBI Nakopon Shishena or the Nadia, the Padesini, the end to me, and Nakopon to Mamano.
Okay. Yambra Asemo in Common Wankasankasa Eso, Babia Yade or former boss, the late president, Nnawotwi Yi Asomdwee Park. It's been 10 years, but now I said 10 years a chirimono and I said controversy about that's because of renovation works. Yeah, baby sir, why the ball was hapano say the Atamels Institute, Monkwaya said you may and I'm quite sensitive, no, Epan Sana, Coastal Development Authority for Babisum, Namuna Macabo, I said you may. Koku.
CJ, where's your bopa? Or my ejuma, Nakupon ejuma, your bopa, Sanaye. Bopa, Nakupon ejuma, or my ejuma, ye. Oko checking from B1, CJ. Pictures, evidence, every year, Minam Asomdwee Park. Minam in Crawford, ye Nam Ho, ye Prapra Ho, ye Cleaning Ho, ye be event. Yeah. Go and check the green and white colors of Asomdwee Park. Oko share pictures now. You will see that every year green and white colors of Asomdwee Park around that wooden cardboard. Ya pacho, ya bompaye, ya trekom. Na ene o mainu yewu nenye adie efe. Eno so sebe ye bo pansa na ye. You see je minji ni ze we de eye pabo. Ejuma ni eye. Se nunti ena memafum obia. No problem. Omonko bom ya sendwe. I mean, I have worked hard for the nation. I've worked hard for the republic. CJ, the AC war assassination. Minina isi peyo. Minina isi peyo cultural semua. The AC ene isi peyo. High priest Eli. Enye ne manum medina die. Enye ne manum ne eye ne juma o ka baby. Eye Samuel. Me too, I'm called Samuel. My Christian name is Samuel. And so I'm holding on to what Samuel did in the Bible. And I'm just making sure that the former president is remembered in dignity. If that is my crime, well, no problem.
But not when there's a family. Not when a busia or Ghana sending a mamre ni a manieti no. And son obetu sa na mo bi say no. As I said, busia no.
When you people do this kind of thing, when you people do this kind of thing as media, because controversy, CJ, on the day he was buried, Ghana flag, it was Ghana flag. that was around the coffin. He was commander-in-chief. So they gave him the military, the sword. And the man, this is not doing say, Ukunwako baby. Intimas Jiwe. Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Police, National boy. So why not a year pushing freedom? Mamma Ben, there was a Matisse will be seeing rituals. I was some ritual bang. And I went to me 9 years, 10 years. I'm from Kaimobra. And I said, I'm a ritual. As far as I'm concerned, President Moses was a Christian. He didn't believe in rituals. And I see, even in our own small way, me fan Kai Ubiayao. But Sebe Munia, if anything, what's his name? Kaba. 1 year after, Komladumo, haven't we remembered them in dignity? Having tombstones been done for them? And when you are doing the tombstones, do you touch the grave? Who touches a grave? When you are doing just a tombstone. If you President knows 9 years, 10 years, Asomdwee Park, go and check the stories. One can say stories. All the years. Asomdwee Park, den of thieves. Asomdwee Park, den of prostitutes. Asomdwee Park, den of drug addicts. Asomdwee Park, you people, the same media. The same media. 10 years down the line, and Kanyanya said, you were one Nakabobo. Koko Nido was in the President Mos or no Dono, Chinubia, and I watch an answer Asomdwee Park, I have Poto, Koko Nido, work with Nimasi. The same media.
Why not? About Sanim Guasiano, Argentina, and the political party. It
is not politics. He died as the president of the Republic of Ghana. One president buried him 10 years ago. Another president is honoring his memory after 10 years. What crime has the state committed? 20 years down the line, another president will be around. 30 years down the line, another president will be around. It is a YAB. Na Ubia Bano Twaswa. Bonini say. Where's the politics? It will be everything in this republic has been reduced to politics. And I'm moving for some more. And I'm more for so. And I'm more Soria. And NDC, MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC, MPP, and Ghana Air Pro.
Well, Kwaku, what do you make of comments? Say, Kwaku, you are crying more than the bereaved. This year, free moon. I say, what BBA can tell so you should any moon. We are saying, Kwaku.
Make it. Who is crying more than the bereaved? Raymond Aqua says what? Kojo Yasin, they say what? Who is crying more than the bereaved? Some years ago, out of 24, 25, 26 million Ghanaians, a man wakes up in humility. Wakes up in humility, takes a phone and he calls you. Koku, please, can you work for me? Anna, I was gainfully employed, well-schooled. Koku, please, I want you to work for me. Former vice president, law professor, in humility calls you into service. And so you worked for him. He gave you an opportunity. You won an election. He didn't throw you away. He took you to the presidency. And you served the nation. And you are still serving the nation. Who is crying more than the bereaved? Nobody is crying more than any bereaved. The place was filthy. It was dirty. It was smelling. And we have begged for the republic to build it. Who is crying more than the bereaved? So
when did you start begging for the place to be renovated?
On radio, they think that what? What is their problem?
Because from 2012, 2013, up to 2016, now NDC Amayokodo Wakonyaso.
Nani? What's it?
Me say Now, I say you had begged for the place to be properly maintained. And I mean, I said, since when? Go
and check. Since 2012, 2013, 2014. You people, you have the media, you have all the reports. You have the pictures. Why are you pretending? Why are you pretending? President Mills, who ye? And Yamina may be president. Obi may be president. 4.5 years. I don't know who is on the I don't know on to me NCC Asomdwee Park. And there will be an inti a bonnie. Una 4.5 years. One yet. Look, NBC headquarters now Adabaka. President Mills may see. It's a more person of politics. I don't know one sorry for leading NBC headquarters. And for kind.
Say obi refer to wow sabe menkai wo yawo de oba ba wa free mu and how
if you go there CJ
Koku
if you go there
I'm sorry let me say menkai wo yawo and come on here twetwe I'm sorry well Koku anyido ho ahoma no I drop it. But I'm Samsung friend, mame. Many owura Koku anyido ho na ye twetwe nkomo oye CEO the Atamels Institute and meneno atwetwe enko no megidi pa se me ball ne ba ne de no so no na ama na ahoma no I drop it. Ma me deputy CEO for Koda and twetwe enkomo owura Kakari Bonzi gidi so aba ahoma no so menene twetwe nkomo pa ne wotime nka Adom TV so ne ye mo ache mo akwaba. Hello, open anybody who tell car. Mebacho on mute way the man me just say Koku asan ba so Koku o de beche me I know how some of these things feel like say if you have to be reminded of the demise of Obi to say oba fache me pa na fe you making a progress. You've heard certain comments how close you were to the former president, but utie abusuana just say you were not that close to the former president. There were people who worked with him 24 hours. Until you come and say but for you to be the front line, no. Papa.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Into Asomdwee Park. That's all. That's all. Asomdwee Park.
I'm call it cross and share. The moon could 12 you have to see baby for.
Ose.
Abusiani say Emuno Oba could 12 you have to see baby for.
At least they now agree. Say Emuno no. Say Emuno no into no mwako tu. Edi ako baby for. It will be area Emuno no baby. Have I not been indicated? It will be unfairness and carbonity. Omamba be tu edi ako. No problem. CJ, no problem. I won't fight anybody. The kind of respect I have for the Atamels family, the rare opportunity President Mills gave me. Yes, I'm in Ben. CJ, now when I'm a spokesperson. Now when I chose the speeches. Into more Ben, almost more Ben. Dear now, one more year in these 10 years. CJ, Obekai. Apart from President Akokwanyi Atamels Institute, almost say why no more ye bibi on Makai. And then you stories are. You be who say, I see me see no being things we way. But me found one me. Trust him, say, whatever work that God gives you to do it well. Because in the grave, there is no work. CJ, I am just working. One day when I die, I can't work again. Is that not it?
Atamels, no, say what say who did onye busuani but who did Atamels din ho or the Akoti Institute who did who you are saying?
CJ, all I'm saying is that a certain president died. We all mourn him. 10 years down the line. Now institute in his name. Apacho na ye si bebia ye deda na enunti maye bonia sebe bonia maye no obi anya sa boni ni bi teda Ochina nopa. Nkankasa me nante. Meko teshi shooting range. Omo fa tio. No mbembo mi tio no munkumi na nya kokko ani do hu wa na nya no ano. We are here the coin. We are here the coin. It's omo mbembo ma semigram omunkumi na no ano no.
Okay. You've been reported as saying say Ochina Jumedi ebekoso no enya dia obepese obehunu NDC ni bia ho. Do you still stand by that?
Why Nakasa CJ? Why are you people doing that?
No. I'm just asking.
The program is out. The former president has been invited by state.
And today person will clear air no so that
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What you say?
The former fine state protocol. It's a state event. It's a tone for former president Dramani Mama. Even in the program lineup, he has a space to speak. NDC has been invited. They will lay wreath. CJ, there's only one president and only one nation at every point in time. It is Omaini Yadeni Atunsa Fremo. Namusimo Mba. Omaini Yeni Dia, the Omaina Yeno, Nube Buego. Namu Diabaya politics. Well, it's up to them. But they have been invited. Who will not invite NDC? Who?
Kwaku, the Asomdwee hene or former boss, and the Senana or pair Asomdwee, Nechi, the air course way. You think he's happy?
Koso CJ.
Is he a happy man wherever he is?
He's happy. He's happy. Because now he's sleeping in dignity. That is all. The beauty of Asomdwee Park, CJ. Tomorrow morning, by this time, the nation will see it, the world will see it. President Mills is happy. CJ, what can I do about it? But then again, you see, Okokwani do onye busia, Yesu Christo obaye, Peter, ni esianfo no mu busia. So if the master walked a certain way, and I'm also walking the way of the master, no problem.
Okay. All right.
Peter, 2020, look, in the year 2020, this was about Asomdwee Park. In the presence of family, I said it openly, that this place will be built, and is being built. So what is wrong? Can the nation be happy and proud and condemn those who are condemning me? The people who are condemning me, they say, what have I done wrong? I'm crying more than the bereaved. Wasn't it the nation that was bereaved? Was it an individual that was bereaved? Political party, they say, oh dear, yampao, yapamo, and it says, sebe, I'm passing more pami. It's about me, your mind, so I'm no longer a Ghanaian.
Okay. Kwaku, my enda wase, ochenya me aduma, yani di no echi.
Am I not a Ghanaian first of all?
You are?
So, I can't work for the nation because some political party says that we have sacked you for no apparent reason. So stop working for the nation. Don't do anything. Don't have a life. Because you will not, you are not doing something that we want you to do. So just stop living. Don't have a life again in the world because of one political party. I was born in 1971, 13 January 1971. Was the NDC formed at the time?
Okay. Kwaku, my end was an offense here.
No, CJ. No, you tell me. Have I done anything wrong? Have I done anything wrong? And history tells us that it takes individuals with bravery, commitment, focus to champion good causes. It takes individuals. Me too, I have done some. If people are angry and they are jealous and they are
Samuel Atamels has joined the conversation.
I will not argue with him.
You are not going to argue with him.
I'm not even. Please, you called me one-on-one. I told you that all I can say is what I have said.
All right. Okay, so then
not going to banter with him.
Okay, Kwakwa Nyamayenda was saying in fancy.
He has called me a buffoon. He has said all kinds of things. It is okay. That's fine. At least his brother is sleeping in dignity. And today I've read stories that they say they will come for the body, which means that the body has not been stolen. I thank God that the body has not been tampered with. It's okay. I will not argue with him.
Kwaku, my was in fancy here.
Thank you.
That's a Kwaku Anyidoho is the CEO for the Atamels Institute in Atwitwe and Commando Samuel Atamels, a brother to the late President, Professor John Evans Atamels. Uncle Samin Pacho Temenka, Adom TV, Asempa FM Suni.
In your Metsuanka.
Blacho Bibia Bokode.
Yamena Doma Mui.
The Yamiasi. Mebacho, Mels Ebusiano. What is your current position? Ochina media ebeko so no. Modem ho be hye ne aban state protocol asehye ne mu bi. Ana so you still stand by mo amobeye mu de after ne aban no ebeye no.
Yo medasipi mi chiao na mi chia waiting for. Ebusia NDC aban no nyi Ghana funya well-meaning Ghana funya na. Yerkwa Asomdwee Park over to 12:30 to 1. No mo na yerko. Yeboko area bre. Ebusia furu nyina ya ka ho ayerko Asomdwee Park na yekwa yakobo mpe na se yazama hinini na we film wo hon nti yerko area bre.
Okay,
anopa na warrior family wantonsa one friend.
Oh, really?
Modowana mekacho bisan wana was warriors in their family watonsa was our friend. Was invitation cards aqua or strictly by invitation? Na ba ya na za sontun sa onfanfana. Maybe sir individually in painful war ebusienum. One more invitation.
Me pacho NDC amani
ebusian you want. Since one invitation, or then me echo. Me as the uncle is going to catch him.
Me pacho, do you have any information to the effect say NDC as a political party ni invite you mo? Angasami.
Oh, so NDC as a political party on also no.
I know.
Emi on American na ba mejaba. American na ba mejaba. And I also happen to be an NDC member of parliament. If you say invite NDC on also no, they invite so emi so as a family member, no so no. Now, normally, you every year behind. You go bomb pen, and I ban out in South Africa. Hello.
No, Mohammed tell pa.
I ban out in South Africa. I ban as area renovation. Mamman can be na sabia Ghana for would say me na no what I say. Asomdwee Park, we see Asomdwee Park. Yeah, that's it. And now, in some found order abandon ye, or the soldo. A hawk, we see in the we see a hawk, time be about to a yabane in Chiemia. Now, Wako, I am Kofuni, Noman Nebushafu, party for Wako Boa. Yakwayako but 10, yeah, more the year. Intimate one from him. There a abanese or quack says here. Ye there as I say. When the Kayama 1 year say, I'm a Indian baby, so why? Now, work on what I had a mazi. Mara make you move on me from there. Wo ye and Zama, oh, Abanakra, okay. Never man can't change in the day. He knew the shame of one. Nenda no when the kububun. Nation of offer. That is the thing now. Sabi binum one side. And then no one never kububun. Oh no. Or would then check with Bushiaman.
Even when honorable, even when yes. And that body Nankasangasa a war amnanimuno, 1 month 4 months sanka. Just tiles na one who are no year no, and so I send come baby send money.
Wafa.
Yes, sir.
Answer na do nsa ezibaka obiara nanda. Ebu siamanze. na ebusuafo obebeye amanza owo de waye we na was busuanyi was na ejina wo de hwe na ada warrior what kind of obeye on na warrior ana into that wagana minimum they will go ho kututu obi ne phone nchen with the do as a show into that what for me be so asamo
mat bi da
yes nkomo
mat bi da
inti ebubusiam inti ebubusianyi no batsama sabia obi omugbe ndand no wa fa bibia efim anaze odi dribi anabi bi ozo akasha ho owan kasa impakuri ya demo contract where AJ NDC party na ko join MPP party enwu no wopere was here politics enwu de was here politics sabia waran kasa wiye mu bompa awan na si yankopon na afra no mo okọ nesa nenda erokwa nesa akwa akaye na ya diamond sa marble se ya ebazimpo a isa ya na ekwe se wona akwa akaye a imbo busia farm there simple as some she said why in the NDC why in the MPP but oya ho oya ho nyone na yere kan wa asam na hu na asem bia aba omanimu na sere kan na so wohwe na so wonyi injina du biara wo baka ma sabi a adwene boto foma no was the politics was aba kan abenya odi onye president his excellency Nnawotwi Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye da wan se we say Asomdwee Park why am I kama dem was the one sa kaka ndana me yin yem bra ho mo de enso ya makada ma se mi aga na yo ntem ase
okay honorable inform so no efi aban no koda ehase koda edi animu ana so from so no every the Atanos Institute owura kokwani do eda no
aban onye wana wo fa coastal menyi mempakra oye won bi sempakro no oye nde jamono ye contractor 4.4 million jamono ye contractor what in there ye wo ho na ya ti won from ibin na yenye invitation from a fake Atanos Institute in collaboration with the Coastal Development Authority. I want the word way as an arm. Hey, and the NGO no run Asomdwee Park. NGO no run Asomdwee Park. I want to invitation, strictly by invitation. No way, yeah. Zobatina radio on your recording. Only he has the nerve. So I catch the Ebusia from there. Ye menyumfa ye nsipako.
But I'm saying, anape amene kasa o chese wan kasa on issue one in there say mo be nsipako ho because on here a public property enti ongina babia enkasa say mo ma NDC ni bia nsipako no so anape ya mene kasa wa chire ma chen.
Wofa in the north cultural in the north kadamo that chro no boefu kiki na okwo radio so do ye interviews ni we fi dan okanam ni we fi da okanam nso wofa yere ko ho area brand wonfa anapa no wonfa ye mo pede waye wonfa na mo so enkaya maso modere mane hwe ese ya Atanos wala ya Atanos ina akwa keso akato Atanos Institute ono the important chance. That is not the issue right now. Echi ne yeboko court na we could prove ne Atanos ness. Now the Atanos Institute. And echi ne yeboko.
Mobako court.
Oh yes, sir, we are going to court.
For what specifically? Say or the edin Atanos no edijuma announce so
maybe so asam offer. Your president also to say his name is His Excellency Nnawotwi Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Emi Samuel Atanos, Mutu Mako Register General. Na Maka Register Nana at the Danko Akufo-Addo Institute. What for years in common?
Yeah.
Mutu Mako. Never them Maka to honor my Natano area. Nana at the Danko Akufo-Addo Institute. Can I do that? No, on to the on your man pay. Ghana found to Abama. Or could do 2 times near the India.
Yes.
Motu Mafinism. Number not to institute.
Well, during the registration of Atamils Institute, I know there are questions. One more Bisantisa and going to me and register our institute. So then, I have from Swano every even in registering Atamils Institute.
Pick one. Okay. A NGO here set it up with the party and other prominent people were Ghana. Or a JEA Mills Memorial Heritage. Minyuru Kese, another fake one. No, so I call Register General, Waka Register John Evans Atamils Memorial Heritage.
Oh, no, no.
The issue. Register General, what is here? Mawama in Pakwan, 6 weeks. Uncle produce family member. Or come on, or man of one model, or to the margin. Here, them award the license. In fact, the license has already been suspended. The license has already been suspended. As for America, we call a.
But honorable, Atamils Institute, a family member no account.
December, Kuna work at so the margin. A family member no account. Family member be account. A family member no account.
I see.
Family member be account. Oh, the margin here more money or say no. Sabi me and fancy. Mean see at him. Nama call Register General. Nama call Register Nana at the Dankwa Akufo-Addo Institute. I do not mankasa. Oh yeah, Motu Martina Kroyim. Motu Martina Kroyim wafa. As on your name on ye. Mammy and for politics in Francaho. As a on ye. Women shin ye. Indo or ye meal. Or china no yao. In there or ye me. Or china no yao. Here the president, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Sabia, na papa was the president of this country. Na papa was the president of this country. So Ofim Wesian will be. No Chinebi. Now, so I set up another NGO there. The papa, or your former presidency, and that was Amanwe. On Senua, in semi NGO and Brooke Bun. Let me send a for my entity Dubai, Mazaman. Wabra in Kenji Busiapo, able to me a free, Chebu, a painful.
Okay. Honorable Samuel Atamils, my end was say, I think that your point has been well made. How the 2 programs are going to pan out. And Empire Neighbor say, and crash at any point. Now, Uncle Farm and Timmy wants to be our ember. And I have
one. And see, a Busian party, well-meaning people, Ghanaians, and when I was done, Papa, Nyawana wasn't a Jessica. Between 12:30 and 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's a power. Yeah, that's a power. We wish you all the best. Yeah, that's it. Honorable Samuel Atamils. The former president, Professor John Emerson Atamils, Ninia, and Yaneno Achuchen Kumono. Ma Menko Mizum no so. Na mene Uraka Caribonzi or a deputy CEO, Coastal Development Authority. Meneno Entrechen and Komova Keke Otemenka. Yamwache Emo Akwaba. Yan Shasie every hour coda. Sa Asomdwee Park project no. Eba be to mani ma fei mu fi ase se mo yen siesie wo ho yen sha ase mfiri ho wadaroma me pa cha on mute where you mama on mute for me me pa cha
yo me da say good me ma wati fo nyina chi wojima braw
ya braw
ayayaw de enka enne enche frame mi enka mejina mankasa my boss, Coda Management, and Obia or associated with Coda Bia and Kayadi Nijin and Kayadi freedom. But unfortunately, as it come yakwa no holding in it has been reduced to politics. But we remain focused as carpenters and masons. Juma Nami Adoma Anopeya Kra Makoho no menu yepe Makoho na yako clean it up na ya make the place available for the president to commission tomorrow. Mindy can set a record straight. There 2 years ago, July 2020, and before July 2020, no, na Yankasaye Omanpenyin, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, wa directed Koda CEO Jerry Ahmed Shaibu there. Yambo Modia na YNCC Asomdwee Park ho. Nyankopon Nenchadum, the link person Akodiaba up and down. Manka Sami boss crowd me man for the past 2 years. Many years I was so the koku enyido. It has to be put on record. Number 2, ye project be first. Ye sort cutting. Ye commissioning and handing over. Into sort cutting no. Or coincided with the 8th anniversary of Professor Mills. Everybody was there, including his son. Unfortunately, I didn't see him over there. And it's a worker there, we didn't involve the family. I am shocked.
But everybody was there. One from the family side.
Former President Rawlings, Ambassador Victor Beho, Mr. Do Ajaho, my Gizo, Kofi Atamels, the son of the late president, Onukra Le read on behalf of the family. I can send you the picture. This is 2 years. And we, yes, as Ghanaians, we are part of the 10th anniversary celebration. Because he was president. But on your 10th anniversary, renovation, you started 2 years ago. You started renovation. As we have reduced Asomdwee Park to Sebi community cemetery. Because there's a concept and a discussion so this is what is done at a community cemetery, like Mukroma Sebu Cemetery. But this is a national security zone, manned by national security 24 hours a day. Sebio, mimpede mewura politics. Koko Enyido and Mewofa honorable. They can do the politics of it, but I cannot do politics. But I am out there. What I say, attending to politics. One not starting. Time Ghana Funina, including our menyo kese. Muhu de bibi kodo Asomdwee Park no. One or the bad media. I am more of an order by. And Kasebi Okrano. Yanka de bia obi attaching dampo. Na I my brother. Bijina busuafo name na obanden. Nanka man explanation be cry on classroom and sana waba media. The first thing he did was to run to the media. Okay, but meba meba. I am the so Sofia Sebu. Me ankasa sabe me papa free mu. Na mimpa me ye ba no se afiso na se ye ko me papa enna ne ho ebi akododo ho akọ and dan because say house akododo ho ne akoya adwuma bi wo ho a. Ese kwa ahimfie na ye wodabohen wo ho ono hwe asie ho dabohen no adi anim akogu nsa ansa no bibia epese ye wona ne ho no yatumi aye ansa na adwuma no ekwakodru bebia enna no wo Asomdwee Park no mutu anamo ben ewo safa no keke fantastic. Onunti na me start to make sure they don't reduce this argument to community cemetery. There's a difference between a community cemetery and a national security cemetery. So, Abusia Penyin da Bohino on the national security minister. Busade program now was Obayan after 12. No? Did they ask permission from the family head or the national security minister?
Me bacho me bawo. Ye sua de ye hunu sunsun the national security kind of cemetery and the community cemetery no o kan ye hunu sunsun e wom.
Yes. And when there kind say o papa ze no mu ko hu dabohen.
Yes.
So in the national affairs, who is the dabohen? Is it not the national security minister? He's the owner of the place. And I want the 1 year and 24 hours. But I will make a room. I want to put it on record there during the sword cutting, which is the most important. Moshe Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum dian. Why a sword cutting tourism ministry fund? They brought Samia and Amboa.
Yes.
And after that, say 3 years crown what the rest is technical. Family. I mean, family be about how obi enu obakacha nde member ho. Because end of the day, 3 days ago, Honorable Adiko Kada NDC Penyufubi was a heritage something. I took them round. And that one Vanderpoy be also a regional secretary or something. Also Baho, Mekacha the baby a yedri ye ho until rehearse na obayan. At least Oboko Independence Square there, Oboko baby fufra, so that we can have the space to be able to wash the place up. Nobody is prevented from coming there. Ask my uncle whether he has even visited us to say Madam Masi Juma Moyema Yankasa Yempape. Nemum de mo anyeni ne yakade o fire pacho upon hindsight no ebianka ode yenye and B kasa. Because
he feels from the onset more as Koda together with whoever is involved. No, you've neglected the family.
No, I have just told you.
Yeah. But that is what he's been telling me this morning. Honorable Samuel Atamils.
Program inception it begins with a sword cutting, and the family was invited. Nankasa Neba, Papa Nankasa, late President Mills Neba, he was there. I want to believe when he talked out there, Kasani and I genuine, then he mentions NDC. And it's the same way, the press conference on the Yako to Tundanohon. And also, he was flanked by not Abusia Penyin, but the NDC executives and NDC MPs. I didn't see any single family member apart from Nilante Vanderpoy, and all the people around him were NDC people. The first press conference now, he was flanked by NDC people, not family people. It should be set clear. But let's not go in there. I want to put it on record that sword cutting, just like Kwame Nkrumah's invited Samia Nkrumah. In the same way, Samuel Kofi Atta Mills, the son of Professor Mills, was there. Enti yemfimu nafe we can talk about a Jumana into offer. And me by 45 minutes time, who produce offer I was already packing out and offer my Mifika and Maba back to a day. Mishawa I could see 8 p.m. today. Opa Ombra, I'll take him round. Number 2, I want to also set record straight on behalf of my CEO there. Pictures na muhuya wama Ghana funyina buefun. Those pictures iron and ye building the mazen. There is nothing on the tomb. If you examine the pictures that the honorable MP put in the public domain,
yeah. No correct.
Very good. The tomb is 0 on the ground. Now what be buado. So blog na muhuno iron yatoi, iron young contractor no and otoi. Under the supervision of our regional consultant. We are always there. For the past 2 years, we have always been there. Mpacho, sa 2 course of blog na muhuna ama bufua bade ono ochede ya touching them. Coastal Development Authority. Iron ya elevating that. Nemum ya krakra niye. We never touch the grave. Never, never, never. I can say on authority, we didn't touch it. My papa at the way of the coca oba, my friend wafa. Inti wa azia sisia mwampenyi enka adwimpa na norma na yakasa so moframa ye woga na ha. Jerry is so proud there. Waka chene there yen ya so yempo ene yen siesie yen papa ne krabio. You have no idea how proud we are about our involvement in this. Na yebe wie na ya ye ho kama no. It has been reduced to Wamboma Manie or Boma Manie. I told NDC painful now about even if we had aired and Kawambra and Yamfa Yankasa Yambai, Yamfa Mwanda won't pay Mumba won't pay Bayer 6 lashes. Now let's move on. How do we even get it better? The man you interviewed, the MP, ask him the last time he visited the place. Ask him the last time he visited us. There was no tomb. It was just the grave. Today, who papa's the neck? Masumi Mami Wood 201. First, you slab I don't know the flat, and I'm a boy.
Yes.
Na ye choke home. Ain't ya one was slab in what the concrete good. No, what the massive black nature more on ye tumbo. Oh yeah, a chow was just a design. No, what the boado flat on the ground. So what you saw that made the whole Ghana angry. Ayen ya to blog no ba wa ma the granite no atetare ho na why kama no ono no woko twai and what the Ghana for. Okay. But if Sami me busuani if I see that picture me bubofu there now why yem papa that wako bubu ho no wa boy amane. Absolutely. That is where the confusion is. Okay. Okay. We haven't destroyed or desecrated anything. We have rather erected 2 blocks and then we put, okay, let me not say even marble, but or marble, 25 millimeter marble. But you find that any other task not to tell to the papanism. Ekro ya, Yanko Pomboy, Wije Ska, Epede, Etunda Nisidum. And they're told that. This is what we have done. So, Sahono, Yanyani Yekrana, what friend? Okay. Was slappy and kakra. Then we move on. Matuas here perfectly. Fence wall. Yeah, fence wall. Matuas here. Matuas here. Pa. More than 300, 400 meters. Okay. Of fence wall. Yeah, created 2 entrances. VIP. Any VIP section today, secondary school entrance and now university entrance. Yeah, come. There was nothing like that. Okay. Keke my enda wase ya je obre kakra ye nja ona fe kokko to aso e Asomdwee Park a ochina ye ni de achire. My only worry is say ochina program no beko as planned because now we are having 2 separate programs at the same venue. There is no 2 separate programs. Get it straight. The government or CODA is not NDC. Iron handing over to the president who instructed us to rebuild the place. But we should set it straight. Here we are. In the president is coming. And you hand you over to him. He will commission. But before then, no, chapel 2 hours. Or just 2 hours program, official program. Our former president Mahama has been invited. It is only the NDC people who turn down the invitation because if you say you have been invited under the distinguished patronage of the President of the Republic. The family, the Atamel's family. They have been invited. Honorable Sabala Tamels was just telling me, sir, you know, almost some kind of invitation. Just call Abusia Payne. See, it is difficult when the same person is doing politics and family. Because if you push him too much, he takes solace in the family. But then this is pure politics. Look at the analysis of Achim. It is 100% politics. We don't want to get in there. Ask at the Mills Institute whether they have invited the family or they haven't invited the family. All right. We leave it here. We are carpenters. We are masons. We are done with our job. We are just washing up the place for His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to come and commission and have a short check service over there. And then when we are done, we are done. The rest, they went to National Security Minister. He has given them the permission to go there.
Okay.
I don't do politics with this.
All right.
I am a carpenter.
All right.
So when my job is done, our job is done. And then we hand over.
Yeah, that's a Bonzi. We wish you all the best. I'm not much time. Opinion and Education Kobo, your Deputy CEO, Coastal Development Authority, Rakakari Bonzi. And then actually and Komono Adom TV Sunday we are also live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Ma yen twa hom rana fe ye ba ye meka adusua ho ensem kakra. Na say aduane a ye nuanom no wo mu di secondary schools. Aduane no enko. Ho nsem no akwa bibie ho na information a ye nya. In fact, anape kwa na me ready say extracurricular activities to say football games ne sa interconi ade ni nyina no charge for say enya dia bombema mofra no atimi akọ including the National Science and Math quiz afie dia no omtese enya dia omde ohunbehye because sika ni ho sika no a bank kakra no no omde to nuane omntimi mfa sa sika no organize interconi ne keka ho man kwara no. We'll be back to talk more on this and many others. We need the Chief Jerry Forson yabasisi a
yeah, that's it. So I'll show you a video. Make I will say, I bring you over some video on YouTube. No, one more domain that's no. I am me so. Me asu we are just a brave yobenya kwenya. The video be a debate to hano. What to me a share. Near what you say was so. I am me a send a bear. Who you have been souvenir be a share. A brave ya we are video be a debate to hano. Who benya be a share. Me that say.
I feel we're joining on Adom TV Sunia Asempa 94.7 FM Nnawotwi Yi ni egu so a yeah de bro more Facebook no we really appreciate you. Lots of your comments. Yeah beje bre na fi akenkan comment ni na brepem de ama YouTube so I see you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Now moving into the next issue no medical dia tuja deda efa nuanom a omo free omo senior high school menka ne sa na saying aduane a enko na eho nsemo a beba you know the Ghana Education Service omo de emuaya aba enra Professor Opoku Amankwa ebisa o say ebe review afei there's a release from the Ghana Education Service say wankanesa. Now we'll be getting into all those issues, but let me read a few of your comments on Facebook. Now afei yenko asema etosu mi no so Anna Enchua or say 2 years you people started to rebuild the tomb. What a shock. Onodia or de abanono. And we to say everything Sami Atamios is saying is just petty. The man is in pain, not because of his late brother, but the fact that he failed to do the needful. Koku has done nothing wrong. He only did what is right for his late former boss. He pleaded for upgrade of the resting place of his late boss and got it. Koku done it all. God bless him. And I say Koku so edi amayen ewo Facebook. Nafi yemfensu ho nafi. My next guest, Ora Cletus Sungdong, or your policy associate with Africa Education Watch. We're joining me. Cletus Akwaba. Bibi Abokode. First time on Adom TV, right?
First time on Adom TV.
Okay. Good to have you. Africa Education Watch. Meaning say might have a discussion on the free SHS policy. What has been the discussion so far?
Okay. So much as if you baby mudi ka shase na eduane ashotu schools yimu ya. So we have a discussion on any policy na say bibi entwaye and say policy who baby atochima
good
we dey fache mechi na ebu sheki kaka na enumu no on say policy bi anso we introduce over 5 years time sometimes also we a review to get to know say ehemfa na atochima ehemfa na yeko any baby a ye betimi aso ano in case of say problems kakra ho na ebiemu so free senior high school ehu ye no policy aboama over 1.4 million children Ghana nkra umetimi akọ school mu umuje emuesua kakra ne ehwen so a say the person develop a nation no ye person ehu say obia wo oman ni mu no enya entity senior high school entity policy ni dey very good policy. But again, ye hwen so a ube share policy bia ma na atwa yi a na say funding ehia sika also the share policy mu na emra no no yehu se policy bia no so ehu beto chima kakra na e fund ya kro ya no se ankom yi ana se ebi mpo no se ebi mpo ni ho a betimi aboa mana koso mra no a na se betimi the problem aba na sa problem no na free senior high school afesi sisi a from Adriane to Edan ni ho ankra started some double track ni nyina no na sika eni ho a betimi dia hye free senior high school no mu ano se sika no mpo ho no mpo se the finance minister no yi sika no ema no ko sector dodo ana se various subsectors of free senior high school no no se the sika no be ko wano no enko entino ema mremu bia no policy no entimi ngina se de nyina pese ngina no sisi ase hwe aduane asemi a sika enkonti na yehwehwe mu nso kire se over the 2 billion ya de ato for free senior high school no emu 70% ene ye aduane nkwan sika which is 1.4 billion.
Okay.
And it says Sikano, you find us sending 50% of the money input to the schools. That means baby a best of a baby no. Now from September, which is last year, and today you say a binary day a year or more, ya show must say or moon provide Adriane Emma school see eka over 340 million. Now say what shall me say me provide Adriane ma na say me provide aduane wie na sika emma na che say mintimi enkoso biem em provide aduane nti ohwo ena ye biggest problem no sika na entimi enko suppliers no ho no nti sika no nko a ono ontimi nsanfa ni sika ontimi nko bobi sen obebi nsanfa be feed won kra ana say ontimi nko bobi sen obebi enfa be feed nkra omo senior high school yi mu na ya hwe ena ye hu so say ye be hwempo na feed etima akoso a at least I will say over 100 million Ghana cedis every month. I will say supplies no na omutimi ekoso e provide aduane na ye hwe short term measure e ba ya gidigidi Charles ede ne statement ba ye e me yeti say ministry no aso ano no yeti ye na 50 million per etima akọ say 100 million ye hia na so 50 million kwa na it means ye ko August ye mu yiso no sa problem be san so aba enti ye discussions no mu ehu say ye be ma aduani asemi tu atwa e wo say ye ma amanfo bem because see na ehu say aban no sikeni ho see akra de hu kwanfa akodon IMF enti say sikeni ho de a policy no no cry say pese free
na me ba some time ago Charles Upper West region at the release by say up to 15th of July and just be close down. I think Koran cross one ba fa asichiri emra and fa membe didi. Many di feeding issues here. How dire is the situation at the various schools?
Problem ne there so. A problem is so because some minutes is didi and pay crampa me sure say ye betumi aye adwuma pese na unko schools in bebre na nkra bi di koko pa no nka ho. Ebi kura num tea sugar nka ho. It is a one kasa woni sugar o dormitory and I say one kasa woni bread bi mpo a o ma me mo provide ama that means obedi koko ni sa. Na adisuan so no ene ahoden na ekọ. Sa akra ni nni ahoden obetimi de atena classroom o etie de teacher ni ne ka. Na say come de na me sure say concentration nti yen kwa ne de ye starve omo na yen starve nko a ye say ye san de omo fa malnutrition mu because enkra na also mu di balanced diet. Enti se kosue ni ho enam ni ho still cry ye no because schools ni bi ni angwa emo no cry bi ho enko but see an se de o kan no ye di eni edidi ekire ye hu se government letima provide eyi kakra etimi aso ano but said the ye kan no a short term measure but ye hu se problem no from last year to na problem yi wo ho na complaints no so aba Charles ku a unti se Charles abeka bibi o abonten da. And it is a problem in serious. I mean, so the Charles Rabbit may release that letter no at the above. It's a problem they very serious. Now,
now we say Yama and Kofo Ebem in the supply of food stuff, but throw more light.
Yes, Yabema and T said the mechano, Yankasa, your discussions, Muni, who say, I will say Yama, I will for Bim. Say, I will for Ambima. Sa problem we ye gidi se be den se be solve because said the medical kan no ye ne ehu se sika kra ni o man ni mu na se be provide 100 million Ghana cedis every month na eche say e wo say ma eye awofo a eye omumma e wo schools yi mu no etumi bua aban na omutumi tua bibi kakra na omuntu bibi kakra ye hwe no ye analysis na chere say averagely aban tua over 1000 Ghana cedis for feeding just for boarding students no enti say aban kra che eye 1000 Ghana cedis yi mu emienu a na eche say be 500 Ghana cedis that's over a year no enti say ka say awofo entua eye 500 Ghana cedis for neighbor feeding for the whole year our free senior high school ma me sure say ade a parents be bra omo abonten ebeka say oh ye ntimi ntua because say even the 500 Ghana cedi echichemu kra within months for 12 months about 41 cedi minumi enu kwa year sika e bia ye tua ana say the bonds ano e bro say sk
okay me bato ma men kwa homa no so na mene the honorable deputy minister in charge of education honorable reverend Intim Fojo and twetwe enkomo so many ultimate kan Adom TV Asempa FM so ne ye mo ache
ya nua tije na pom du sai
nyame adom ye ho ye sa so ho ye de
ya me adom ho ye pa
ya nyame ase current situation about say
ya twaso
yeah current situation aduane sem no at senses here as we speak in our various secondary schools honorable
medin chiason ko de ma wono tipo no woni ahwe ojumadi e wo Africa so Adom TV titro no woni a ahwe ye free Asen South constituency ani Asen mam Ghana fan nyina ani amanone de atiene se anchai ani nya complaints free as just be say wo mo aduane ho hawo na bra complain ni ba ye na no Minister for Education Dr. Asomdwee etu anamon mayeshia Conference of Heads of Assistant Secondary Schools chat peniful nyina isi a wo no yehu the particular schools a wo mo was a hawo ne pa and tempana sent to anamon ma won enya supplies a ene emia hodo a eso mo akọ supply wo mo sa nuane no eno atire na etu sa anamon no yehu se ye monitor ye no enuane na asase a eko a schools a wonya sa ha no dodo na ensaka aduane a ebinum a wo enya nru levels kra na wo hwehwe no ebi aduru ho a hwehwe no musenka enso bekwa akoka ho a ye monitor supplies no anu nti sa complaints na ba ye no yahwe asa no asa brei dodo na ye aduane a wo mo aka nso nuane enam kwanso a supply day in day out
okay
because to sa na mo kopem se school bia or aduane ho ha bia no bia bia the right levels of or right quantities of food be ma so be mai teacher for akomato mo ye
okay honorable PTA for be person almost so aban asene na sa nuane semi etimi thing of the past as a ministry mo ji atum for mo ji sa support no atum ananso so mo gba to
honorable my person boa
PTA
DC
PTA Parent Teacher Association PTA
PTA for the omo e ho se emo bia omo akasa etigina so won be boa school no on voluntary basis enye de obi na ahye won enye de headmaster bi atwabo bi ato anansa de obi ahye obi so wontua na imomo no awofo a omo ba eko bi Asen Mount Secondary School na nyina aka ehwo abom de bibia sie ne so se as awofo nkabom na teacher fo nkabom kuo a ye hwe sa Asen Mount Secondary School isui but I say ne die sie no se pese it is adwuman at the boa school no yani aye pem ne ye free ebi e pese si library de ma school no ebi e pese ye to jersey at the ma school sports team no ebi e pese ye to ebi a street light the crowd the bubble bo ebi e pese ye to computers bi crowd be kan lab no computer lab de ho no de ye pese ye bia no yani as awofo ayaka e ho abom no yesi sa agina no na enye compulsory na mumu no ayo bi apem so bia enyi de ope emo a won eye ade adane da bia wo mo ya enya de foforo
honorable em say we ni de sa call we no em say
PTA fees Mr. Maminchire mu na enye clear
meteo Miteo.
Before free SHS, not PTA fees was mandatory. PTA fees was mandatory. So one PTA levy, one exams. Even if you write, your results will be withheld. I think conformably, quite for no be a different. So you instead of and won't quite mandate to buy back J. Such as a Kenyan boy, and or find the PT, the other cow, buy Chia, a friend development levy at the bridge.
Hello, Nabo.
We a development levy, and to the account for no Chia as PT dues, no, I buy Chia. And you know, somehow, no, yeah, free. No more money actually, no, not a PT for be said almost a genabis or more and webby in any shape and form. Some person or more than bois, one more casa school, no. Obia so more kind. No more no, uncle chat to one farm, will force it. Chinchilla way, Ubia 100 cities and 50 cities and 20 cities. No, honorable, tell me about we name when you pay passer, we be the buano. Put me, I know ye, one more casa will form and casa genesia, okay, Musia. Then it debiano, or moye, at the bois, acquires all students. It was schools to be said, Opachi Mota say, all students that come boom and see Okoshe Science Lab, modern science lab, carbon science, where CD equipment.
Hello. Hello, honorable.
Chat to and talk, no, a voluntary basis. Why when you're pepano, what could you be ama? And that is the policy.
Okay.
I was saying that, yeah.
All right. Honorable, what is the current state of school farms? School farms. So, can I school no our farmer? What did you know? Ne bro, ne banche, ne kakra. At the same time,
schools now hold on a Oba Miami Krumukra, I say in Suta. I see in Suta agriculture SHS. No baya hodwa wo mo fu hodwa wo mo ayem entino enokra eboa wo mo ya greek no kra wo mo enya the practical appreciation of the air course anontino nyoma bi sa no de.
Hello.
Some of the schools have it.
Okay, but bacho asem we ehun hia me moving forward your plans be say you better decentralize the procurement of foodstuffs, you know, to the various senior high schools. And be a headmaster, no require of us autonomy and the school, no decentralization of the procurement. Maybe so in the pipeline, honorable.
So you see, no, be anywhere. Yes, the current arrangement, no, and I did Juma.
It will be a say anyhow.
So you see, no, anyhow. The current arrangement I was a national food buffer stock. And supplies a hodo and these are also. So yeah, and Pempi no, yeah, na ye can amount for interim ama binimon tias say. So you can't 1 year supply in Yania. Most of the schools no one more catchment area and a raging honor and a supply. There will just be a few instances be free at the BB. But just for the fact that national food buffer stock for na ama womo sa akwenya so womo yintino na say ama for criticizing aso be kono na bia wa ukrum school e ho no na womo ebe men ho na enwo gare ne nyoma ho nyina no we no na supplies no do na free kwa they be on free acronym kra na be of constituency nim.
Okay.
Of constituency nim of region
okay.
And you know we need to put these things in perspective and to avoid creating the impression say sabi bibia yan kra ni hia awomu edi school no as a suffering crime and crime the normal do say ni dia wa ha and crime the normal do say ni dia wa ha.
All right.
If people are talking about decentralization, we must put it in perspective say the ebeka ko wi na bi kra na the ya na san ka ko wi.
All right. Madam was say na here dey see her because assistance now even extracurricular activities to say friends say interco national science and maths quiz chas kire say enya dia fe o me be chem because sika ni ho but o say ministry mate
manti de o kan ye no.
Okay. Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo, Deputy Education Minister, and then Atwitwen Common Cletus.
One say Reverend Ekase schools kakra bi na feeding problem yi ewo. Minjindi say schools kakra bi Eastern region pe and as a problem ne ba March as it me release that report here and I said that press statement you release na ebi nsu free Upper West region it me ba but said the idea ka kan say aban gidi say ontimi nya sa sika dudu ya ye di hye aduane mu ya ompe kwan ya bit mama ne ho ahenha no parents bebre sisi an ye ntete che say parents bebre na said na woka no PA sisi an some say ye parent teacher association be PA parent association bi akomu ho aboma sisi an omo ankasa from 250 Ghana cedis to 500 cedis omo ankasa de boa schools na mo mato aduane na omo de because wa oba na e wo ho no mo enti omo ankasa I take that initiative no enti ebede na said ye kan aban ne nsom na omo na said ebe ya say sika ye omo gigi no ye benya some form of accountability to sika nim said e bia oh mitua say eni e na de hwe so ati ase said ebe nso say enye some form of duplication say aban ne ntua feed no na parent ni so san go tua feed na sika ne nkodi obi ho ni ti no aban ne leverage on the parent ye no na on hwe na say at least kika kro betime say because at the end of the day ye hwe mu che say we be save almost 620 million Ghana cedis. Okay. It is over save say SK na so betime dey ashema. I didn't know yes.
Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, that's a part. Cletus Sondong, a policy associate, Africa Education Watch, and Obekai and Hundumedi. So, my intel briefly, yeah, we're talking corruption. Katasishe, any prayer, yeah, but say,
so I should be say your thing. You be here, one say, subscribe, share, like it, na comment. Now, videos be brain, never grow. So, be here for François and show. Adom TV, Adom FM, ya wode mama, me da se.
Adom TV suni Asempa 94.7 FM. Meeting the Chief Jerry Forson. Thank you so very much for joining us. Me ye intro no me bobo researcher about Betuja. In fact, Afro Barometer me bobo. Institutes and institutions we are according to the report no womo edge bribe pa na me openi akwaba na me no entwetwe enkomo na yenhwe moving forward. How do we deal with it? Research reports afibia eba na we the first, na we the second. Oshe GRA Customs Division, Passport Office, DVLA, police for them so omudi kind. Ma yentwetwe sa enkomono na afei menhwe se bitimi aka a few of the Facebook comment na afei we are yetimi akoye nim ye de sa enkomono e de aba enti yenhwe na afei yemfa sa enkomo yi yemfa entwa so mame mo penikese akwaba pani akwaba
yenua
bibia bokode
nyame adom ne mo pai bo
ye de nyame ase ye ho eye pa e ba to si udeni su bio mame wadaroma.
That's a strange.
Yeah, I know.
Emmanuel Wilson.
Okay.
Emmanuel Wilson.
Right, Wilson. Yeah, that's it. Papa. But you say well, Afro Barometer research findings now eba, you know.
Yes.
Afibia eba. Have you seen any changes from the eba last year and this year, no? Right,
well,
Wilson.
my main chair with you for Nwashefo. And not just the Afro Barometer, but I think this week about two different researchers.
Yeah, Straj, they are no so.
Straj Diaba, Global ID and so aba, and Ghana Statistical Service, almost Diaba. So it's about 3 or so.
Yeah.
But research abanyina no and sheda emboying who so much. And yade from my end.
Identity.
A research to reflect what we all know, the reality. The reality on the ground is that for the past period, it looks like corruption gaining roots in Ghana. For the past period, it looks like the fight and the commitment against corruption, we are losing the fight. And that is why somewhere 2 months ago, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana, the betu just said, indices is so alarming, and it is showing clearly, say, the fight against corruption, we are losing it in this country. So share Typical example, 2020 Auditor General's report Ebetoja. Suggested clearly say in the year 2020, Ghana, through more practices, corruption, mismanagement of public funds, you lose 12.8 billion Ghana cedis. 12.8 billion cedis. Yes. Just within 1 year, 2020. 2021 research Auditor General's report Ebetoja about a month or two ago. Ebetoja, I said the year 2021, Ghana lose an amount of 17.4 billion Ghana cedis. And from all indication, 2020 we lost 12.8. 2021 we lost 17.4 billion. It's a clear indication, say the fight against corruption, we are losing it. You know, into the research Ebetoja, from all indication, we are losing the fight against corruption. The good part of this research, the fact say, anytime I search research by Ebetoja, it is an indication, say, the awakening of the masses, say we should fight against corruption. It is increasing. Because in the previous years, some years ago, decades ago, now corruption, the ordinary citizen sees it as something at a distance. It's not to all of us. But gradually, every day, people are talking about corruption, especially in the media fraternity. Research Ebetoja, say menka between time Ebetoja till ene. Media houses are almost engaging crusaders. And yet countless. It is just an indication, say, everyone, that awakening is there. The unfortunate thing, though, is that even though the awakening is there, we can say confidently, say, we are so angry enough to fight it. And that is the reason why every time we don't have it. And gradually, over the past, anytime I research Babetobia, I say, compared to previous researches, who realizes say corruption
Don't you think, say, because nobody is punished for any act of corruption?
The reason why I is simply because there is a buffo. Say buffo ni wa, and no na yentwi. Today, we have fantastic laws, we have fantastic institutions to fight corruption. And indeed, so we fight corruption in any jurisdiction. First one, institutions. Second one, the willpower. Say, what that commitment to fight it. Say, institutions need a strong, not the willpower anymore, because institutions, they are managed by human beings. It is institutions need a strong, not the willpower by the people who manage, anywhere, you will not be able to fight it. So the willpower no honomo, not institutions need weaker, you will not be able to fight it.
Okay, so let's deal with these two factors out. What institutions not either war. But these institutions, for instance, the judiciary, the Ghana Police Service, they have all been named in this research as to be one of the corrupt institutions. So even Sebufono, how do we fight?
That's the fantastic one. Institutions, we have the institutions. In fact, Ghana had more fighting corruption. About structural institutions. About the laws near there. We have one of the fantastic institutions in this country. Shraj woho, Iyoko woho, Special Prosecutor's Office Abeka Nancy.
Yes.
Ghana Police, specifically the what do we call it? The CID department, Judiciary, the Attorney General's department. These are institutions that are supposed to fight corruption. Unfortunately, the reason why they are not able to fight corruption the way they are supposed to fight it is because we don't have that willpower, and the willpower comes from the people. In Krofua, Omugina, these institutions, no. You're finding out how these individuals are appointed. And it brings me back to the fundamental problem that has to do with fighting corruption in this country. The fundamental problem. The biggest law or constitution we have in this country. And that has to do with your 1992 constitution.
Yes.
The 1992 constitution, look, a constitution that was developed as a political constitution. The reason why you develop one as a political constitution is because of your past history as a nation. Coup d'etat.
Okay.
And he decided say you're going into a republic country and I'm going into democratic country. The framers decided say let's come out with a constitutional, a political stability. Yepo, this constitution has served its purpose very well because this fourth republic is the longest democracy we've had. In terms of it serving its purpose, giving us political stability, it has really served its purpose. Unfortunately, any political constitution, aside it's protecting the stability of the political terrain, it is also there to protect politicians.
Absolutely.
And that is the reason why we share the constitution with particular reference to the executive chapter, the presidency. The constitution gives almost all powers to just one person in the name of the president and not the executive wing of the governors. The president appoints almost everything in this country. The very moment you have a centralized power, you have failed in fighting corruption. Corruption fighting, you must have a decentralized power. And that is the reason why it is you move from political constitution to developmental constitution. Developmental constitution, what it does is it protects the economy. It doesn't protect politicians. It protects the economy. And we will be able to have stability in the economy. Every year, 2 years, IMF. You understand? Developmental constitution decentralizes power. And the power is truly given to the people. Power is given to the people. What the person is referring to is that every 4 years, that is what they mean by power is given to the people. But truly, if you want power to be given to the people, what you need to do is to have a developmental constitution. A typical example. Shiraj, why they appointed the head of Shiraj? Is the president.
The president, yes.
Why they appointed attorney general?
The president.
Who appoints IGP?
The president.
Head of CID?
The president.
Who appoints special prosecutor?
Iyoko.
These are institutions supposed to fight corruption. And yet, it is the head is appointed by someone who came into office on a political ticket. The first mindset of that person is to protect the political interest. And Untinu say, me belonging to a party of the day. Na me koye mfunso bi, na se Shraj penyinka se or investigating me. All I have to do is to call the president of the day and our people around the president of the day. The person will give instruction to the head of Shraj, the head of attorney general, and then the case will be a foolish case. Then we leave it. Practical example, before 2020 elections, Siebekaya, there was this gentleman or alleged, gave an allegation on the then 2 deputy chief of staffs. Kasi they have engaged in corruption. I think he's called A+ or someone. On the case, no call police station. Emma, the CID decided say obey investigation into it. The na oye head of CID then was Madam Tiwa. Fantastic. Obeka say audio came out. Where the head of only Pakuati saw your investigation. On only complainants, A+, they were having a conversation. And the head of the CID was telling the complainant, say, oh, case we, I then I won't drop a case because a pursuer, it will make the government unpopular. This is the practical thing. Obia ya pointing to say on-headed institution to fight corruption. Now you the corruption allegation about Beto Enima. You are protecting the interests of the politician. How do we fight corruption? Are you getting it?
I get you.
So practically, the 1992 constitution, it will say you be amending. And now you be a referendum. You be review the fight against corruption because why you're worse and worse and worse and worse as it is.
One group of people are research bomb the judiciary. My thinking say anka after Anas adwuma oye ne way or expose oye on the judiciary nka di anka bi anka ye hu omudin, but it looks like still no that perceived corruption and I mean the long effect is on our justice delivery system. What am I arguing, sir?
Not just the justice delivery system. Look, say the ordinary person, say they may establish it, the ordinary citizen. So Onamna Ojin say he is being protected, that the person is deceiving himself. Because all institutions are influenced by political leadership. Say they may explain it. It then becomes very difficult. Now you can't judiciary. Not just the judiciary. So judiciary, a corrupter. there should be an institution that can fight the judiciary because there's no institution in this
that
country.
Checks the judiciary.
There's no institution in this country which is above the law.
Yeah.
So judiciary a corrupter. So me engage anything with the judiciary. Na me see me who corrupt practices in it. And to say me nyagidie say me the call any of the anti-corruption institutions, state institutions, no, and expect say there will be a fight on it.
Yeah.
Look, early this year, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana, you submitted a petition at the Special Prosecutor's Office. You submitted a petition. It was bordering on Honorable Kennedy Japan. So Bekaya or make allegations. Be say, ansana yebe pass the E-levy no. Okofa Sika and our Chief of Staff Emma Nisika. Emma or some MPs who were outside the country, Henry Cotti, Adjoa Safo, and then the Road Minister Mwakwata, for them to come down. Yes, send a petition to Special Prosecutor's Office with certain documents and evidence and say, look, this allegation, it seemingly borders on corruption. Into these are the documents and initial investigation. Muna mukra the institution to do the investigation.
Yeah.
Mu investigate.
Yeah.
Look, media houses, including your online portals and the rest, I report to this petition. And sana the day will end. I got a call from someone, a big person, you know, in quotes, the so-called big person.
Okay.
Efreme. Ofreme are not starting to say Osiri. Let me say, Uncle, I don't know Osiri. Oh, of course. I mean, there's someone I know.
Okay.
Me say, Uncle, why are you laughing? I say, my son, me who say Musia so no petition Special Prosecutor's Office. Me say, okay, me person me find it out. Petition amu make ye. What was the intention? More petitions so that you get a result, and more petitions so that it will just be on file. Say more petition. I'm saying no. Yes, no. We are very serious. Anything we engage in, we want to get to the logical conclusion. Your petition say you bring your result. I want no science review. No, say look, go through the background of the special prosecutor and find out how he was appointed. In other words, what he was saying is because of the process involved in appointing the special prosecutor, truly too. And I mean, because this petition was done either February or March. Didn't I me check it, me found him. February or March. We are in what? July or so.
Yes.
Just an ordinary letter coming from the special prosecutor's office acknowledging receipt of the petition.
Really?
Just a letter.
How many
this
months?
Is administrative. What the emphasis says a March crab. I mean, I think it was in February.
Yeah.
The emphasis says a March in Poa. March, April, May, June, July. 4 months. A letter acknowledging receipt. Keke. Say, Crusaders Against Corruption. We thank you. Say, you are also committed to the fight against corruption. More buoyant so that we fight corruption. Yensa kamu petition in due course. Yebe fremo. So that we can engage, so you can assist us in further investigation.
Nothing like that.
Nothing. 4 months on. This is a practical example. How do we expect that we can fight corruption in this country? If we have such institutions, how do we think we can fight corruption? We have CID, we have SHRAJ, we have Attorney General. Look, these are practical things. Just about a month ago, Mekoye Bibi were one of the police stations. Now, of course, one of them realized who I was. It's hey, Chief Crusader. Corruption, and I'm saying, well, we are doing the best we can. We are a CSO. We don't have we don't take money from the taxpayer. Into the end, we'll bring it to the public attention. Send petitions to the appropriate institutions, expecting some mobile for us. And I say, look, at the current time, is because, and then he mentioned a case which involved a public case which involves a politician. I say, okay, I see case way a betuja. I say case way there's about last year. I say, when him say ye be ya, ye can't say ye de cockot. Ye nya call from someone. Say a docket no yen fan breno. Ye de docket no come and be seen. We haven't heard anything about it again. Wow. The case is still pending. These are practical things. And how do we fight corruption? Indeed, in every human jurisdiction, and our organization, there are people who are corrupt. No two ways about that. There are also people who are genuine. You understand? And such people must also be commended. In the police service, there are individuals there who are frustrated by the system because they are genuinely interested in fighting corruption. Let's say judiciary, they are genuine people who want to fight corruption. Let's say But the bottom line is, because human being cannot be predicted, we need people who have got the will to fight it. So you judge the system as it is. Obi bet me about no, I can't say me person me fight corruption, but at the end of the day, so I'm fighting, what can you do? For instance, a typical example, the president of the day, on the day when he was being inaugurated, then I say I will protect the public purse. To the extent so I say, on no day, he is in to ensure value for money in everything we do. Oba, you know, can say, or Sunday, one in
corruption,
unattractive. Yeah. As Sunday warning say wunim say bana bemu to make money
to enrich yourself.
Then forget it. Go to the private sector. These were assuring things. But the truth is, and some of Kayen, is that what we are experiencing?
But you know, but my worry is, Asotwe, if we are able to punish offenders, as Mbisani say, who should prosecute, who should punish offenders, and how should it be done?
So the offenders are to be first. Corruption is a criminal act. Criminal acts must be taken care of by the state institutions that goes into prosecution and investigations. And that has to do with the police, the CID department. Yes, I deal with the necessary information investigation. They go and seek advice from the Attorney General. Then when the Attorney General gives an advisor, the thing is taken to the police, to the court, judiciary, for this to be done. Now, I'm making a decision on it. The truth is, look at the process involved. The police does investigation. Send it to Attorney General. Just like example I just gave. There's a policeman at wire investigation. We the Attorney General for advice to be made. Attorney General say ene ochina. The one say case na frustrated and it has become a foolish case. Say empo ekwa ne kokodu police judiciary honwa. And also we see say the judiciary may or may not be able to commit itself to ensuring say punishment is done. But for us to pass through all these processes to ensure, say, not only justice being done, but the process is seen to be fair, so that justice must also be seen to be done. So say you best sanitize this process. It will be difficult for us to punish anyone. And indeed, in punishing people, that is the basic way to fight corruption. Because punishment in New Honma, you make corruption attractive. What makes it so attractive is the fact, say, me bana me bokrono, Auditor General's report about Betuja 17.4 billion it has gone through misappropriation of funds. Do you know how it is done? A summation of the various state institutions. Into Auditor General's report, Ministry A, the year 2021 fiscal year, there was a misappropriation of public funds, which amounted to maybe 200 Ghana cedis. Ministry B, this department, and 17.4 billion. All you need to do, if indeed your other institutions that are supposed to fight corruption, so if they are really committed to the fight against COFA Auditor General's report, break it down into now share Ministry A. I say, there was misappropriation of funds amounting to maybe 1 million Ghana cedis. Investigation to find out where the money went to. These are simple things. The initial work has even been done by the Auditor General's report. It has been done by the Auditor General's report. Why can't the prosecution and other state prosecutors, why can't they commit to it and then make work from there? That is it. I didn't know to me. I didn't know to me committed to it. Till say you be committed to it and genuinely fight it. I be rhetoric and it will be lip service. What is worse is that reports are aired to every now and then. It is a clear indication say we are losing the fight against corruption. Okay. The year Yanni said corruption in Sunsanso, it goes beyond the giver and the taker. Me not say how you didn't come. As we speak, say there is someone engaging in corruption somewhere. A typical example. Look at Sika Henia de ma omwa yenkola it is a school feeding. how much money is given to them?
I think 97
99 pesos.
97
less than one cedi.
Less than one cedi.
17.4 billion Ghana cedis. So you to me save half of it in the fight against corruption to prevent half of it. And as you can you chedi goods and kolani ejianiswa. Couldn't we have had future generation omube didienya sound mind education idea? Say because of corruption in Crawford shoddy work now instead of constructing a quality bridge or constructing bridge ebebuatum na menewo your brother your sister your mommy your wife your whatever is pregnant not to throw through Echo hospital. Na odusa bridge no so na bridge ni collapse. Na etum no wua. Not only have you killed the woman, but you have also killed the unborn baby.
Yeah. All right, Emmanuel Wilson, we have a lot to talk about, but Nyame Adoma, I will personally invite you to my show on Adom FM radio so we can have enough time. Near the Nnawotwi Yi, Executive Director, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana. All right, Emmanuel Wilson. And Nnawotwi Yi. Well, Hannah Brother, my pioneer did you na it's been a packed show. My madam production team has a solid production. And then normally I saw us in the share on Facebook, Mam share Adom TV, Muti, Sempa FM. Meeting the Chief Jerry Force and to me after the CJ. Free. The price for greatness is responsibility. Yeah, what that's it.